take a deep breath. In the air around you, right now, there are about 10 quintillion insects. That's a number so big I can't even say it properly. For every person on Earth, there are over 1 billion insects. We are vastly, gloriously outnumbered. Hello, my friend. Today we are going to meet the biggest, busiest, most successful group of animals on the whole planet. The insects, the bugs. Now, there are a lot more kinds of insects than any other animal. There are so many insects that scientists haven't even named all of them yet. Every year, they find thousands of brand new species. Insects live in deserts, in jungles, in your kitchen, in the sky, under rocks, inside flowers, even at the bottom of icy ponds. So how do you tell if something is an insect? Here is the checklist. First, and this is the most important rule, an insect has 6 legs, always 6, not 4, not 8, 6. If it has 8 legs, it is not an insect. It is probably a spider, and we will meet those next time. Second, an insect has 3 body parts, a head in front, a middle part called the thorax, and a back part called the abdomen. 3 sections, like 3 little beads connected together. Third, most insects when they grow up have wings. Bees, butterflies, beetles, flies, moths, they all fly. A few kinds of insects, like ants, don't fly. But the queen ants do at certain times of the year. Fourth, insects don't have skeletons on the inside the way we do. Their skeleton is on the outside. It's a hard shell that covers the whole body. We call it an exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is like a tiny suit of armor. And here is something I love about insects. Most of them are born looking nothing like their grown-up selves. A baby butterfly is a caterpillar. A baby beetle is a chubby grub. A baby fly is a wiggly maggot. They eat and they eat and they eat. And then they go to sleep inside a hard little case. And inside that case, their whole body completely melts and rearranges itself. And when they come out, they look like a totally different animal. That whole magical change is called metamorphosis. And insects are the absolute champions of it. Okay, let's meet some. First, an insect you have probably seen, but probably did not think about very deeply. The honeybee. A honeybee is small, fuzzy, striped yellow and black, and honeybees live together in giant family groups called hives. A single hive can have 50,000 bees, all working together, all related to each other. And here is the amazing part. Inside a beehive, every bee has a job. There is one queen bee who is the mother of every other bee in the hive. There are worker bees who fly out to flowers, collect pollen and nectar, and bring it back. There are nurse bees who stay home and take care of the babies. There are guard bees who protect the front door. There are builder bees who make new rooms out of wax. They all know exactly what to do. Nobody is in charge. They just work together. Perfectly. And when a worker bee finds a really good patch of flowers, she comes home and tells the other bees about it. She tells them by dancing. A little wiggle dance that says exactly which direction to fly and exactly how far. The other bees watch. They learn the dance. And then they fly out in the right direction, exactly the right distance, and find the flowers. Bees talking with their bodies. Now, our next insect is a champion long-distance traveler, the monarch butterfly. A monarch butterfly is bright orange, with black lines and white spots on the edges of its wings. They are absolutely beautiful, and they weigh less than a paper clip. They are so light. But every fall, when the weather starts to get cool in Canada and in the United States, monarch butterflies do something I can barely believe. They fly to Mexico, 3,000 miles, from way up north all the way down south. Just little orange butterflies riding the wind, flapping along. And here is the part that gets me. They all end up at the same special trees, the same forest. They cover the branches like leaves, millions of them. And none of those butterflies have ever been to Mexico before. None of them. The butterflies that flew south last year, those were their great-grandparents. Those great-grandparents had babies. Those babies had babies. Those babies had babies. And those babies somehow know to fly back to the same trees. Nobody taught them. Nobody showed them the way, they just know. A butterfly's brain is smaller than a grain of rice, but somehow, in that tiny brain, is a map of a continent. Okay, one more insect, and this one has a job that nobody else wants. Meet the dung beetle. A dung beetle is a small, shiny, dark beetle, and dung beetles love poop. There, I said it, they love it. When an elephant or a buffalo or a cow leaves a pile of poop on the ground, the dung beetles come running. They roll the poop into a big ball, sometimes a ball bigger than the beetle itself, and they roll it away to a safe spot. Then they bury the ball, lay an egg in the middle of it, and when the baby hatches, it has a whole meal of poop waiting for it. Now you might be thinking, why am I telling you about a poop beetle? Because, my friend, the dung beetles do something really important. They clean the world. Without dung beetles, the planet would be covered in animal poop. It would just pile up. The dung beetles break it down, mix it into the soil, and turn it into food for plants. They are tiny garbage collectors with shiny shells. And here is one more incredible thing. Dung beetles roll their balls in straight lines, even at night, even in the dark. How do they keep their direction perfectly straight? They look at the stars. Scientists have actually proven this. A little beetle on the African plains navigates by the Milky Way, from down here on the ground with its tiny little eyes. Insects are everywhere. They pollinate our flowers. They make our honey. They break down dead things. They feed birds and frogs and bats and lizards. They are the engine that keeps the world working. Without insects, almost nothing else could survive. The forests would die. The crops would fail. The birds would starve. Insects are tiny and quiet, and most people never notice them, but they are holding up the whole world. Next time, we are going to meet some animals that look like insects, but are absolutely not insects. They have 8 legs instead of 6. They make silk. Some of them spin webs, some of them make rope, and some of them parachute through the sky. We are going to meet the spiders and their cousins. Until then, my friend, the next time you see a bee on a flower or a beetle on a leaf, take a moment to thank it. It is doing something important for all of us. Goodbye for now.